And it looks like Miss Winley's come over and joined us as well. And we're just going to be waiting there for Miss Kasika to come and join us. So we're going to have a really good variety of ages and levels of learning here at this dock. Summer here is one of the rescues we provided Forever Home for here at DRC. She also looks a little different than the other dolphins, and that's because Summer is a spotted dolphin, where our other dolphins are common bottlenose dolphins. So we provide her a Forever Home here. She's getting along real well with her lady gal pals here at this dock, but she's full of energy, so sometimes she really doesn't see the signal and just goes off and does whatever. And that's perfectly fine. That's just Summer's dolphinality, or her dolphin personality. We have Kasika in the middle. Kasika is just under 2 years old. She was born here at Dolphin Research Center. And on the other side is Miss Winley, and she was born here as well. Winley just turned 3 years old a couple weeks ago. So she is new to the 3-year-old life. Alright, so Winley's going to show off for you guys out here in the middle. If you have any cameras ready to see this beautiful girl in action. Good job, Wins. Yay, good job, Winley. Yay, good job, Wins. There we go, Winley. So we're working on different muscles and different behaviors and reinforcing different behaviors that she already knows as well. One way that you guys can definitely get involved with our baby training during this session is just by clapping and cheering and having a great time. The more fun you guys are having out there, the more you're clapping and cheering and really getting excited for every little milestone they're hitting during this session, the more it helps reinforce that, the more they hear you, the more excited they get, and the more fun they have. So that's one way you guys can definitely help us out tonight, or today, with our baby training. So a lot of things that we work on with our baby training is manners. Just setting up positive and good manners from the very beginning. We have our 2 younger kids going out from this dock. Good job, ladies. Yay! They are. Good job. Good job, ladies. So you see there, they went off, they worked really well together, they were diving at the same time. Winley showed very good patience by just hanging out there at the dock. And that's a big thing. We work a lot on patience as well. Letting their friends have a turn going out to show off while they hang out at the dock with the trainer. There's also always a lot of things going on in this lagoon. So you definitely want to let them know it's okay to hang out with me and ignore that swimmer in the middle of the lagoon or the adult dolphins going out for dives and everything. You can hang out with me. And it's perfectly fine. Good job, ladies. Awesome job. As you can see, some of them still have a very pinkish belly. That's something that usually goes away over time. They have it when they're very young, and then it fades to that light gray, whitish coloration, which is actually part of their camouflaging. And it looks like one of the adult dolphins came over and spooked them.
Or there might be something scary under the dock because the adult dolphins are running away.
Alright, or there might be something scary under the dock. So, basically here at DRC, we're in the Gulf of Mexico, so sometimes things just kind of wander their way into here. Sometimes we have nurse sharks, which are very docile sharks, but our dolphins seem to be kind of unsure about ever so often. Some of them are unsure about. Other of them, like Pandora, will just carry it around like a baby as she swims around. So, we just assumed that something happened. The adult dolphins at the front took off too, so.
Go way out there. I got to sit down. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. So we asked Kasika right now to go out and just do a regular forward dive.
Not a regular dive, was it? No.
And she was trying to do a spiral back dive thing or something like that. Which she's learned her back dive, she's learning her spiral dive. Sometimes they kind of show us what they want to do. They're like, I don't want to do a front dive. I want to do my new favorite behavior, that spiral dive. So let me go out.
Kasika's out. Good girl, Wendy. Thank you.
Let's see what she does here. And Summer joins right on in.
No. Trying to get further out there is what I'm working on, but you can't jump way out there.
And eventually we would like to get her all the way out in the middle of the lagoon there, kind of in that big open space as opposed to between docks and stuff. So she's trying to give her an indicator by kind of pointing off over in this direction because they can actually read our body language very well. That's one of the ways we're able to help train them is by body language, hand signals, and different positive training techniques that we use here at Dolphin Research Center. So you've been seeing Linda asking Kasika for her dive, but instead of doing it straight at her like this, she goes to the corner of the dock and gives it to her out like this to have her go more out to the middle area.
Summer, you don't want to do what they're doing? You decided not to.
Good job, ladies. Alright, so let's see what they do. Winley usually gets it right about out there. There we go. Good job. So as you see, that first dive they did out there, Linda blew that whistle. That whistle is called a bridge. So basically we're bridging the gap of communication between what we asked and what they did. When that whistle is blown, that means very good job, come on back, get some rubs, some kisses, some hugs, fish, anything like that. You did an excellent job, come on back. And she took it on that first dive because that first dive was in perfect placement in the middle of the lagoon there. So it's basically taking a snapshot of the behavior in that moment, and over time it will click in their head, oh, that whistle blows when I'm out there, not when I'm closer. All my dives need to be a little bit more out in the middle of the lagoon.
Good girl, Summer.
A couple other things you'll see, Linda holding up her one finger like this. This is called a station. So basically when we hold up that one finger, it means, may I please have your attention, I'm about to ask for a hand signal. They then pick up their head and make eye contact, which means, yes, I'm ready to receive a hand signal, let's go. And then we can ask them for a different behavior, like a dive or that spin, showing their tail, anything like that. So again, that station there, they pick up their head and make eye contact.
Everybody look up. Come on, and everybody spin.
And then we ask them to spin. Good job, ladies.
All right. These are the Dolphins. I love it. Keep going.
Good job. So there's a number of different ways that we can help teach our dolphins different behaviors and everything like that. Usually they learn how to dive right off the bat with their mom. Their mom goes out for a dive and kind of gets their kid along with them and takes them on that dive. So they can learn a lot from mom. And in the wild, they learn a lot from mom as well. In the wild, cats spend generally 3 to 6 years with mom, learning how to hunt, socialize, escape from predators, and everything like that. So here we can pair them up with mom to learn different behaviors, or like you see right here, pairing them up with an older dolphin that's more solid on different behaviors and learning that way. That's why we asked Winley to go with Kasika and dive out in the middle, because Winley knows and is very solid on diving out in the middle area, as opposed to over closer to here.
Girl, Kasika, you don't know how to do jump. Remember that? Try it with this one. Show it again, Winley. No, we're not.
No.
No, it's not sharp.
Oh, goodness. So we're asking them to like march dolphin style, so kind of do their tail at the surface of the water like this. Winley has a very fast march there. And Kasika's getting confused with shark. Earlier today she was getting confused as well, so it may be something that we take a step back on and say, okay, where do we need to go to help correct this? We may come down as trainers with a plan in our heads of, oh, we want to get this done, this done, this done, this done. We get down there and over half the time that's out the window because we just go with whatever we have right in front of us. And so we're hoping now Winley and Summers takes Kasika out in the middle area. There we go. Good job, ladies. Good job, Sika.
Remember what you just did. Try it again.
All right, so we're going to try to reinforce it again and ask them to dive again once more out there to make sure they got that placement. There we go. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. We're still waiting. Yeah, I see some bubbles there, and they came back.
What happened?
Sometimes they kind of go off and they're like, okay, we're gonna dive. Ooh, what's going on over here? Or what's happening over there? And they have like dolphin ADD and go to see what's going on in all the other places of the lagoon, which is perfectly fine.
I saw that at the
She is. Also, another thing during these baby training sessions that we may see is, again, with that manners, setting up good manners from the very beginning. Dolphins naturally live in a dominant structured society, so you have the most dominant dolphins, and everybody kind of falls in under there. And it could happen for a number of reasons. Maybe one dolphin's getting more attention than the other or something like that. So we saw that with that take off there. Kasika was kind of doing a little bit of chasing for Summer, and just trying to kind of assert her dominance a little bit more over Summer.